Good morning, sunshine. Are you awake? Well, you are now. Well, yeah, you picked up the phone, so obviously you're awake. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to be with you in about half an hour. Yes, yes. Yes, that's plenty of time. All you need to do is, like, shower, throw some food down your neck, and then we'll get going. Oh, come on, you've not forgotten, have you? But, it's Elderflower Day! Look, crawl out of bed for long enough to open your curtains and look outside. I know, it's glorious sunshine. It's beautiful, and this is the perfect time to go and do it. But if we do it early, we're not going to get attacked by bugs the whole time. So come on. I'm going to be there in a bit. Please be ready. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Oh, let's see. You will need Tupperware, like a wide one, like a wide, shallow one, preferably with a lid if you can. Otherwise, I've got loads. And some snips. You know, like those thread snipping scissors you can get. Nah, don't worry. You can use like the big kitchen scissors. They're just a bit cumbersome for all of this. You don't need something heavy duty. No, it's a plant stem. It's not going to be difficult to cut through. Man, I really did wake you up, didn't I? Okay, listen, I'll give you 45 minutes then, okay? Rather than 30. You have an extra 15 minutes to get yourself awake. Jeez, have a coffee, have a shower. Excellent. Right, I'll see you in a bit, okay? Yeah, bye, bye. Da dee dee dum be dum ba bum bum. Knock, knock, knock. Do 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 do. I don't need to knock because you gave me your door key. Do 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 do. Hello. Hey. You gave me the key for emergencies, and this is not an emergency, but it's better than you having to run all the way across the house when you know I'm coming. So, Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you trust me. Let's see. I have everything we need, so you don't actually need to bring anything if you haven't got it. Okay, you ready? Have you eaten? Have you had a drink? You donut. Okay, bring a bottle of water at least. Yes, this is thirsty work. Okay, water bottle. Sun hat? Good. Sunscreen? At least bring it, okay? Even if you haven't put it on, make sure you've got it. And we're gonna go. Bumpy doo 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 doo. Quick, close your front door. Let's get out of here. Because this is exciting. How can you not be excited? Okay, look, I know that foraging is something that's usually done like August, September, October, but this is the spring stuff, the early summer stuff. And what we're going to make today will last the entire year. Give you a lovely taste and smell of spring and summer right in the depths of winter, trust me. Because elderflower cordial is the best. Look, I know you can buy it, but okay, have you ever had homemade elderflower juice, elderflower cordial, elderflower champagne, elderflower wine? Have you? Right. I have, and I'm telling you, it's well worth it. Yes, it's an early morning. Yes, you prefer to be in bed, but look at us out in nature. We're going to go on a wonderful walk. There's going to be birds everywhere. There's going to be people walking their dogs. I'm going to show you all the best spots for picking hazelnuts and... Yes, it's out on the nature walk. We are totally allowed to do this. And I'm telling you, at the right times of year, there is all sorts of stuff. Now we're going to have the elderflower later on. There'll be blackberries, blueberries, there'll be sloes. We might even be able to find a couple of pear trees out there, apple trees. Yeah, they're all wild. It's amazing. And it's perfect for just going out and grabbing what you need. No, not too much. I mean, we're not the only ones who do it, but seriously, it's amazing. And of course, depending on what bushes we go for today, there'll be elderberries later as well. Come on, you've had elderberry spread before, haven't you? Oh, are you kidding? Oh man, this year is going to be amazing. Right, so we're going to walk, let's see, we're going to take the walking, like the dog walking path, over that hill there. Do you see it on the left? Yep. And then we'll cross the river, go round onto the left, past the football pitches, past the rugby pitches, and that will take us through into the area where it's safe for picking. Yes, honey. Am I really going to take you out there when we're not allowed? Look, not everywhere in the country does it, okay? But this area, this county, they know specifically that people like to do this. So they just leave the area free. You can check the county website if you're concerned, but I wouldn't bring you out there if I wasn't sure, okay? So how have you been anyway? Yeah? I know. It's a bit scary out there, isn't it? In the big wide world full of horrible news, but it's okay, to feel a bit overwhelmed and down and confused and angry. Well, how do you think I feel? Trust me, I know exactly what's going on in your mind because I see it every day. I just channel it into something else. And elderflower picking, I guess, it's just an easy way for me to channel all that energy. You go out for a long walk, you enjoy the sunshine, the buzzy bees, the birds. You pick some wonderful, gorgeous smelling flowers, and when you come home and turn it into something that's wonderful to drink. Yes. You know me, I love making something from nothing. And it just feels natural. And a nice way to channel my energy, and at the end of it, I have lovely gifts to give to people. You really didn't think I was going to drink 10 litres of elderflower cordial myself, did you? Oh, absolutely. 10 litres at least, especially with two of us. Look, I'll show you when we get there, okay? I'll show you which ones to pick and how to do it, all right? Whew, right, I don't remember there being such a massive hill. Oh, but we're okay. How are you? Oh, just 'cause you're fitter than me, you smug moo. Okay, now, this is the elderbush. I know, it's gorgeous, isn't it? All the pretty white flowers, and the way you recognise them is you look for the leaf shape. So you have the stem of the leaf, and then coming out from that main stem, there's somewhere between 9 and 7 leaves coming out on like either side, and then there's one at the top. Yep, that's the shape that they make. Yep, that shape. But the flowers, they make like a spray. So you have the central stem, and then it splits, and it splits again. Sometimes it splits one more time, and then you have all the little white flowers. Yeah, there is one other bush that looks quite similar to this, but the other way to figure it out is to smell it. No, trust me. Rub your finger, like your thumb and your forefinger, rub them over one of the leaves. Okay? And then give that a sniff. I know, it's absolutely disgusting, right? I know, I'm just trying... It's not a trick. No, trust me, this is how I identify the bush, okay? So that smells vile, okay? But grab one of the sprigs of flowers. Go on. And you don't even have to get close. In fact, you don't even need to pick it. Just brush your hand over the flowers. Right, smell that. It smells like summer, right? I know, it's amazing. And that is what we're going to be drinking. Right, so take these snips. The trick is, when you're cutting these, you want to include as little of the stem as possible, but don't cut too close to the flowers because then they'll just float everywhere. So if you can get like the very top of where it starts to split, Yeah, there, okay. And then once you've got the head, if you try to keep it up, it's not a big deal, but if you try to keep it upright, and then we'll put it in the Tupperware. Yeah, because it's the pollen. It's the pollen that makes the taste, that makes the smell. And if you tip it up too much, you tend to lose some. So this is just a way of trying to keep as much of that smell and flavour as possible. Oh, I've been doing this for years. Now, the other trick is, do you see, let's see, do you see down here? There's loads and loads of flowers down there, right? Yeah, optimal growing conditions. No, don't pick those. No, seriously, don't pick those. That's the point I'm trying to make. They're so low down that you never know what animal or bug or even drunk person is going to be, well, relieving themselves. Okay? What you want to do is get the ones that are preferably like, let's see, chest height and above. Yes, because you can pretty much guarantee that nothing's been peeing on them. Yeah. But don't take too many off one bush. So you see here, there's the main stem of the bush itself, and then it splits out into 3. Yeah, there. Okay, so what you want to try and do is take no more than maybe 2 heads of flowers from each branch. Preferably no more than 5 from one bush. Well, 2 reasons really. Well, quite a few reasons. But the main reason is, if we pick all the flowers, then there's no berries later. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we pick the berries, but it's mainly about the wildlife that feeds on the berries as well. We don't want to over-harvest these bushes. Because we're not going to be the only ones out here, are we? And I know it's a very common bush, but, it's about being responsible. So, in fact, the safest way for us to do it, I think, because we're so close to the entrance of the park area, is from these bushes here, if we only take 1 head. Yeah, because if people are feeling a bit lazy or they can't walk as far as we can, then this is the area that will get picked out the most. So we want to leave as much as we can for other people and for the wildlife when it gets to the point where the flowers become, when they turn into fruit. Why are you laughing at me? Because what's not to be excited about? Making something from nothing, making your own food. It's the reason why I have an allotment. But more than that, I used to do this with my mum, okay? Yes, No, it wasn't her idea, it was mine. But of course, back then, I couldn't drive, could I? Because I was so little. So she would take me and I would teach her what she needed to do. Because I've been reading about it. Oh no, before the internet, I actually had to crack open a book. Yeah, well, I did. And you could see it all in there. And I was just fascinated by this idea of turning flowers, just everyday flowers out on the street, into something consumable. And it just never died. Plus, the first year we did it, we enjoyed it and it tasted good. But then every cordial I had since then just did not taste the same. Oh, don't get me wrong, they're good. Like mass-produced cordials, they're amazing. But they just don't taste as good as the homemade stuff, You don't have to take my word for it. We're going to find out, okay? So, let's see. Let's not take any more from these bushes here. We are going to take the path, let's see, round this hill. No, we're not going up there. I don't think my knees can take another hill. Plus, we have to get back to the car after this. So we're going to go round the hill. And then we'll branch off to the right. And that should take us in a loop that will guide us back towards the car. Cool. And while we're walking, you can tell me all about work and this new shining star you've been seeing. Oh, please. I know when you're dating someone new. I want to know everything. Hey, and, if they're worthy, I might even let them try some of the cordial.